Dang it. Okay, I'm back. Okay, my mic was muted. I'm sorry. I had to change. I've been doing the overhead cam, so mic was muted. My apologies. We're here. It's Monday. It's Monday, all right? Clearly it's Monday because I'm not being smart with my microphone usage. My apologies. All right, we'll start again. All right, thank you guys so much. I don't know what's going on. I'm happy that it was at least only just a minute or two before we did that. So, all right, start again. Monday, October 27th. Last Monday of October, first Monday that we're testing OP13, and we've got Emu, the menace of the format here. If not the best deck of the format, definitely going to be the most popular leader in this format. I know a lot of people have been seeing testing, seeing results in Japan, and this set really just warps the One Piece card game into kind of a different game, right? Power creep is pretty high. The idea of a 5k leader doesn't really exist anymore, which is interesting. And the idea of like balancing tempo is also not really the same either. So we are going to be doing some testing. I'm going to be pretty bad. Not pretty bad, but yeah, obviously this is going to be like my first like huge testing session with Emu in general. I'm going to be making mistakes, and I think that Emu specifically, it is not very complex in deck building necessarily, but it is a deck that is very matchup dependent and very gameplay like style oriented. There's been a lot of guides I've seen already people releasing based on playing this deck in the first place. We also got a guide from Fletchy, who donated one for me, which I really appreciate, and it was a super great guide. Sincerely, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, or if what this says about me. I don't normally consume a lot of like super meta guides, only into the fact that I just don't play a lot of One Piece at the high level tournament level, right? Mostly I go over results and give my opinions on them, but I'm not the person who I think would benefit 100% from these guides all the time. But I do believe in supporting fellow content creators and making sure that they are able to help get those resources out there in the first place. So I appreciate him not only giving me one, but then also we're going to be giving one out to the community as well. So we did have a tweet on Twitter. If you guys find it, I just retweeted it when we went live. So at the top of the hour or so, in about an hour, we're going to give away one guide for free for anyone who likes the post and follows myself and Fletchy on Twitter. So you can do that and we can give that out. But yeah, I do think that Emu is definitely like honestly what it really reminds me of so far, right? I could be totally different, change from that is it reminds me a lot of like Black and Yellow Luffy. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. You could suggest a few changes if you want to. Yeah, and honestly, like I won't say that this is like the perfect build either, but I think that I talked to Fletchy, looked through his guide as well, and this is definitely I think one that's good for just starting off and testing what the build would look like, right? And then from there, we can adjust as we go kind of thing. I honestly like I think like. I don't know if this makes sense, but if you're learning a deck, I don't think it's always best to play the 50 for 50 best choice all the time, because I don't think that exists. I think the best way to show a deck is just have like the most consistent build of it, and then you can find ways to make like the little changes that you want. But yeah, I was gonna say it reminds me a lot of BY, mostly because it's this deck that kind of has this 10 Dawn loop that's very good. Obviously, the loop with this is that we have 5 Elders, and we can use this to just essentially build our board while also keeping these cards incredibly safe, right? Even like in like the mid turns, right? Like if you in the mirror matches, like who finds more 5 Elders a lot of the time, right? It reminds me of Gecko Moria, right? In that sense, where we have these plays where we're able to establish big bodies, apply a lot of pressure, but also be really defensive and be like this is only going to be a 6k leader compared to Luffy being a 9k leader, but we're going to have more blockers and more opportunities for defense too. So that is the choice for it. So I'd only suggest taking out 2 Equilibrium, adding 2 of the Carlos. Yeah, but yeah, I think that, like I kind of mentioned, right, in the same kind of vein as BY Luffy, right? BY Luffy was a deck where you had to run 45 cards, and when you have to run like literally in this deck, half your deck is already confirmed, right? You have to run 4 of each Elder, so that's 20 cards. You have to play 4 copies of 5 Elders, that's 24 cards, and you have to run Empty Throne, right? So that's legitimately, like, there are exactly 25 cards that you have to run no matter what, right? And then, like, Mary Joie, you usually run this for the mirror match, so that's 26. You have to play Never Existed at 3 or 4 copies, right? So that's 30 cards. Like, it's a deck where, like, your choices for anti-meta stuff is, again, between 5 to around 5 cards or so, but I think that makes sense, and those cards can make a big difference as well, but you have to really know what the format looks like and what you're really wanting to counter to be able to make those choices. So I think that's something to mention there. So otherwise, looking forward to this. I haven't done a lot of OP13 testing. I secretly have been playing a lot of Gundam, and by secretly I mean I think pretty openly at this point. GDO2 has just come out for Gundam, and it is a brand new format. And unlike One Piece, the format is synced with Japan, meaning that I would say that Gundam is a game that has a little bit more deck building than One Piece and has a lot more choices for self-expression. It is a little bit less of a consistent game too, so there's like a lot of pluses and minuses, but that game's been really fun as well, as you guys have probably seen a lot of my content for it. So Shirahoshi and Sussy, these are like definitely the choice cards for it. This card is just like secretly pretty good at just removing most cards on the board, right? Especially if you're playing against a deck that's able to ramp up to a 10 drop, like being able to get rid of a 10 drop is really nice. And then also Shirahoshi. I don't know, but I can also assume like there's chances where you could actually run out of cards in this deck because we do a lot of cycle and stuff. But also like just being able to spend 1 Dawn to make your opponent discard 1 is kind of good as well. So especially like in a form like in how this deck works and stuff. So anyways, I don't think I have much more to say. We're gonna jump into some games as well. I'll probably Wednesday we're going to be doing some ace testing, which personally I'm a little bit more interested in a deck because I play a lot of blue-red Marco. There's a lot of overlap in my mind for that. It's a really interesting leader as well, so we will be doing some testing with that too. Shirahoshi's insane against, I'm sure for that one. And yeah, you'll know your deck towards the end of the game. Yeah, for sure. I've seen some people put like 4 copies of Shirahoshi in it too, so I think this card is great. Like it's so funny to me like to see like this card has like legitimately seen no play and now it's been like a really good card. Yeah, how I stack early. Yeah. But yeah, Wednesday we'll be doing that. Next week, we have pre-release for OP13 this weekend, right? The pre-release events start Friday. I know I should know this, but I'm just confirming. While I have people who probably know a little bit more and probably don't play like literally 5 different card games right now. But with that, I will likely have our first OP13 event on next Tuesday. This Tuesday, we're doing a Gundam one. So, and then obviously proxies will be legal. It will be a triple win a box like we normally do. But I know that I'm really excited for that. I will be at San Diego, not this weekend, but next weekend for the event there. It will be the last weekend for OP12 events, which is a little bittersweet, but I will be there and looking forward to that event too. But I do also want like an OP13 event. And then I'm also the weekend after that. Break the US. Yeah. Well, like, for better or for worse, right? There's not like a lot of events, right? Like they're just dumping cards into the market just to say that we're catching up. If we were if we were doing like a bunch of events between now and February where like every week was like almost a different meta, it'd feel a little bit too chaotic, but I think it's worth it. I think being caught up is great. Playing like Fusion World and Gundam, where it's a global meta, makes a big difference for me as a positive. And I think honestly, one of my favorite things will be literally being able to help define the meta instead of just reporting on it too. Which in my heart, I'm a deck builder in my heart. So, which I've been having a lot of fun with Gundam. Gundam just lets me do so much deck building. It's been a super good time. So, but. So we'll do. I'll announce it probably Wednesday. We'll do signups. Maybe I'll probably have signups go live Wednesday while I'm live, and then the week afterwards, the 10th through 14th, I'm doing a subathon, gameathon. I'm still kind of finalizing the details, but I'm trying to have like a week-long like kind of like gaming marathon where instead of you guys can let me know if this sounds lame or not. All right, you guys are the test audience for it. Let's see. You saw a guide from Gunrong for how you deck stack with Emu. Yeah. No, I think that's there's like a whole nother meta for that. I know like specifically people who play like Rebecca, the blue black one. That was also another thing too. I won't say that I am never going to be the person to hard commit to one deck, so I think that Emu won't necessarily be the deck for me. I definitely think the thing, I excel more in just knowing matchups and knowing deck ratios generically. So I think Emu can help that, but that's the complexity ceiling for this deck is like one of the highest I've seen in this game, where you're also getting rewarded, right? Like Rebecca was like immediately high, but like your chance, like your ability to win with it was, I think, a little bit harder. So, but yeah, real quick, one last thing before we actually get started. Next, in like 2 weeks, I'm thinking like of having like a subathon, gameathon, where it's a subathon, but instead of like every donation adding minutes to a timer. Every donation or every sub or whatever would add one game, and then you guys would be able to. I'll have like everything set up for every game that I play. So you guys can, when you donate, you can choose either Dragon Ball, One Piece, Gundam. One of those 3 games you get to choose, and I just spin a wheel for what deck I want to play. If you donate more, you get more choices. You can also do a mega spin where I can play any game or anything. If you donate like five of the increments, so like 5 subs, you can play me for one of those games too. So that's my hope for. So it'd be like from Monday to Friday. I won't necessarily be like live the entire time because I feel like that would be a little bit cumbersome, but it would be something where the hope is just to like try to grind out a lot of games, play a lot of games across all the games that I cover, and be able to just have fun. That's my idea. So we'll see if I fully realize that, but that's the idea for like 2 weeks from now, kind of like a subathon, gameathon kind of dealio. So my goal is to try to play 100 games over a couple days. 100 might, I don't know if that's high or low, but that's approximately 20 games a day kind of thing, but we'll see. We'll see from there. So anyways, I'm going to be done yapping around. We're going to talk about playing some games. Let me get this set up in case you guys don't know. We will most people know this, but I find almost every stream people do not know this. If you go to Eggman Events, you should go export. You can copy the code here. You can go to the simulator here, and then if you do that and you go to, let me put this up. If you go to import deck from clipboard, there it is. So it's OP13 emu. Save the deck. There you go, and then it's free to play. So there it is. Works the other way too. If you copy deck list to clipboard, if you have it saved on here, and for whatever reason you accidentally delete this, then you can go, I can just go import, paste, and there we go. There we go. All right. Let's play some subpar OP13. And we're doing ranked today. I'd rather play against real players and lose than win against subpar players. So that's my idea. This will hopefully be the worst game I ever play of Emu, but you guys will decide and find that out with me. We got a corgi next to me too, who's just doing a bunch of stretching. All right, we want to go second, I feel, most of the time, right? As a going second. And then we can play the Empty Throne against this deck. Let's see. And do we want a mulligan? We've got Double Searchers and we've got Saturn. So honestly, this seems pretty good. OP13 is... there's a testing lobby for it. I think the only difference is that I think that the promos for Goldie Roger are legal, which help the deck a little bit, and also helps Blue Purple Luffy. So it's not necessarily our day one format, but it is pretty close. All right. So what's the best ratios for this? We're gonna play this. We want this card for sure. Select one card to trash. I guess we need to just trash. We're gonna play this afterwards, right? Yeah, because we just want to set up our trash as best we can. I guess this card to trash is Trash to Rusher. Okay, I'll listen to chat, and then we can trash a draw one. Okay, end turn. Yeah, being able to trash this on the board feels pretty good. We don't have a 2K in hand. We're likely fine to do this. Yeah, we definitely do this, right? We don't need the Mary Joie. We can get Workery. We already have 10 cards in our trash. That seems kind of dumb. All right. You know, Caster Eggman finally gets to play cards. I know. Saturn is like better, right? But if we want to try to accelerate, then this is definitely a point where you guys would know better than I. I kind of want to play this card because it's a blocker, and then I can likely get to 19 cards a little bit quicker. Because this just bottom decks it, right? Because this can't be removed. Again, I guess first, like, trash this, draw one. For sure. Because we already have the 5 Elders as well. We have 11 cards here. You'd search for an event? Okay, I'll try it. I'll just do that. Search for sure. Okay, well, we did do that. I think we have to get another 5 Elders, right? Yeah, because I know, like, the main idea for this deck is to try to just make as many, you know, back-to-back 10 drops as we can, right? 2 of those is dumb. All right. Okay. We need 19 cards in there to use the effect. We also get to reduce the cost. I have to play them out with the stage. Oh, you're right. I could have done one more. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right. So I want to keep this open for defense. I want to play out... I'm going to say I want to play out this guy. Because I can use it to get rid of this guy. So I'll use the stage. We do have... I think we have all of them in the trash at this point, right? The 2 4s, the 6, 7. I'm missing. Am I missing one? Oh, this guy, which I have right there. All right, worst card in our hand. I'm gonna say this guy. And then I think we can just go... Yeah, I think 5 and 7, keep one open for the World Equilibrium will be the case. Next turn will be at 8. So then we can play out 2 boys. All right, and I'm gonna trash... I'm gonna trash this just to get a draw. I guess this is worth it. Now we get the plus. Okay. Which means that we could have sequenced that a little bit better. But that's fine. It's too bad we're not made 2Ks. Next time? Instead of from hand, in your opinion? Gotcha. I really don't want to block with this, because this is just tough. Because next turn I want to play, like, this card to get the search. But I guess, like, I don't need the search either anymore. All right, this is probably bad. You guys can make fun of me for that. All right. Well, now we have our 2K. All right, we still got our 1 drop events. Do I care about this card? I don't think I do. You shouldn't trash them? Okay, understood. Understood. So we're at 8. We're going to start doing our chains next. Because they're going to 10 next turn anyways, right? Swing and attack, sack Mars. Do I have Mars? Saturn? Okay, yeah, yeah. All right, and then play this. Oh, get this guy. All right. It's expensive, but I think it's worth it. All right. So this is a 9K, which means that I really can't do anything. If I want to be cheeky, I could pop it, like, with the Stussy, but that doesn't seem good right now, right? You start, draw, and block or chain on Tendon. Okay. So I'll trash one of these. Draw one. Play off this. Worst card in my hand. Probably at this point. I'll see if I regret this. I'll say Stussy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that event at this point. And then 1 card to trash. I don't need this card anymore. This card has rush. Everything is plus 2K. I just won't use that effect. Could have probably attacked 11K, but that's fine. All right. Yeah. So since we're playing on the Eastern, they do have access to this promo, which does make Roger obviously better, right? Yeah, I didn't trash. I just not to. All right, yeah. It's just a free draw 1. And then for this one, I can block with this one too. All right. So this is 9K. Got 10 cards left in deck. All right. I think the first thing we do, because we can like pressure this instead, because currently this is a 9K leader, right? But we can make this an 8K. And since we can still use the empty throne effect, right? All right, and making sure I get this right. So we can, yeah, we can essentially do everything again, right? Trash, draw 1. We can do 5 hours event. If it's 4, so we have 6 left, which is enough to do things. You can swing 9k at leaders to pressure. Yeah. Yeah, I know that I'm doing everything wrong. Shoutouts to my opponent for letting me just sit here and like think for too long. Yeah, I think we just use this. This could be wrong. Where's current? I'm gonna get rid of, I guess, Stassi again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6 cost, so we can't. So we can make this a 6k. What song is playing? I've never heard that song in my playlist before. So this is a 6k, so then we can just go here, there. Cool. Yeah, I grabbed the. Luckily, the sim lets me, play on baby mode. And so we just do this like 3 times. Do I care if this card? I kind of want to keep this card around, right? I'm okay. I mean, I have so many cards in hand. Yeah, I don't mind. At this point, other blocker. All right, so we could go for game right now. There's like the cheese win where if they have like Roger, we lose. But I think we can just like pressure their board at this point. Because again, their leader is 7k base. We are six cards left in deck, which is important to note. Could also just play like another one of these and get like the super boost, but okay. Yeah. We could have gone for game 2, but I think we don't lose if we go for board. Alright, this deck is dumb. I was just fiddling my fingers and we got there anyways. Yeah. Also, Elka Smeltzer, thank you for the sub. Moonfish for the 26 months, thank you very much. I did play the Naruto CCG forever ago. I have not tried Red, Green, Luffy. This is my first big testing stream for OP13. My apologies for not looking at chat more than that. Oh, just sets to 7K. I see. You're right. You're right. Okay, I didn't super misplay. I only stumbled my way. All right. I see the deck a little bit more. I can definitely see like Shirahoshi being like really important in the mirror match, especially just trying to cycle your 10-drop emus. I think that after one full game of this, I can tell that this deck is really good, and it's not for me. We'll continue, but like clearly, I had like six cards left in deck, so I can see like recycling deck cards can be really good for this deck too. All right, let's try game 2. All right, the not mirror match. It becomes the same game every time. I can 100,000% see that. We've had both Saturns and we've got a 10-drop. I think we are good to keep. Yeah, amazing deck, not for me. Yeah. Honestly, like if anything, like and everyone's different, and I get it. And I released my first like OP13 video this morning, and already I've seen people be like, yeah, intern. Right. Yeah, I've already seen people be like, oh, I could have used my leader effect. I'm just dumb. I'm gonna do that. That's just dumb of me. Oh, they got the combo. Oh, we're bad. I think this is likely worth it already. He gets to restand at the end of the turn, which is good. All right. This will be eventually good, but yeah, I do need to get 7 cards into my trash. That was a big mistake for me. Yeah, because we get to do this. Yep, rest will play out this guy. We'll use the effect to get... It will eventually be good because we don't have a 7-drop yet. But I think Never Existed is probably the better card for us. Does it make sense? It makes sense to trash this guy, right? Don't swing on early on, really? If you say so. If you say so. Is number 1 or... Okay. I do not have a 2K, so okay, now we have a 2K. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is the one we want. Worst card in our hand is obviously this one to get rid of that one. We'll go 7 there, and then leader effect to trash this. Sounds okay so far. But we do need more cards in our trash. Currently we have 3 of the 5 elders. End turn. Having the Rush Elder probably was okay though. I'm gonna play this card out, and then I'm gonna use and see if we get anything good, and then we'll use the leader effect from there. Having both Stussy in hand is kind of tough right now, but we can convert it. When is the other event useful? It's just like another plus K, right? Get out with that one. Because it's like not terrible, but I think we're overrunning it. It probably needs to be at 2 copies. I think 4 is probably too much. Yeah, we kind of have to get out of this one, right? And then we'll never exist. All right. Yeah, we play this outright. This looks for the 5 elders, which this is. We could use this to find the KO effect dude, but we don't really need it as much. But we do kind of need more cards in our trash, right? We'll see if this is a mistake as well. Okay. And we'll see if we're dead. Is this another pre-constructed deck, or can it be? It's almost entirely pre-constructed. Hand or leader effect, yeah, but it has to be a Celestial Dragons. Or it's sorry, you're right. It's only Celestial Dragons from the field. Yeah, you're right. It's about the same, but you get so much Dawn. This Law Blocker is really cool. It's a really fun card. Yep. All right. Now the fun begins. Play this. Trash this. Oh, do we not? Aw, I'm bad. Can we play from hand? I thought we had all of them in there. My bad. That's my bad. Will we lose from that? Maybe. Because you could trash one earlier. Yeah. I thought we had all 5 in there. Which one are we missing? We're missing the 2K. I swear we had the 2K. We still haven't actually seen it either. I guess we just develop another blocker. You pass him on the search. Gotcha. Yeah. You think the 4K event? I think that's still good. Hey, I'm going to be honest with everyone. No, if anyone's expecting like perfect emu gameplay, you came to the wrong channel. Like this is You can hit T to short trash. I did not know that. Thank you for that. I don't think I will ever. I am not claiming to be the best emu player. I don't think I'm ever gonna. If I'm lucky, I can feel confident enough to say I'm proficient. But I can tell already this will not be the deck that I will be playing exclusively in this game. If anything, I'm playing it 1 week during Wednesday Night One Piece when my opponent doesn't want to play it. I can also see this be like the first leader that I soft ban for Wednesday Night One Piece. Yeah, if I make mistakes with Marco or with I think we just block and draw a card, right? That seems kind of strong. I'll just get out of this. Block and draw a card. That's fine. And then it never existed. You have almost 19 cards in there. Is it worth to find the 2K? Or just is it better to have the 2K in hand? Honestly, like, I'm not convinced that it is worth it. Is it? You sure? Yes, 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 yes. Why? Please? I mean, so one, I'm going to do this, right? All your characters will have 7K? Who cares? I'm already winning, right? Like 7K versus 5K against this leader does not matter. Like, we're going to do this effect first, right? Cool. The Searcher's a -1. Yeah, right? Yeah, on the 4 cost for sure. But yeah, I think searching with the 1 cost is not worth it. Trash hand 4. I have 1 life, so I'm playing against Zoro, the leader that swings more than once. I'm gonna say it's not worth it, and you guys can make fun of me. Worst card in my hand is what? Let's say this one. Another copy of it never existed. Trash a card from hand. Trash this to get rid of this. Threw my phone at the wall? Like, okay. It doesn't super matter, yeah. Yeah, Charlotte's not worth it. Yeah, if I find it, I find it. I'm gonna play it. But, like, I don't think it's important enough to, like, go -1 in hand advantage to do that right now. What cards do I have in trash? 19? That's so unfortunate that we're hovering on this. Yeah, but, like, sincerely, what does all that playing do to get me closer? Like, what is actually getting the 5th Elder Dude for me this turn? Sincerely, what does it actually do? I'd rather have like the guarantee 1k in hand. Because like, sure, it makes my boys like a little beefier. My boys are going to get bopped no matter what. Because now it lets me pressure this Tashigi kind of weird. If they want, they can block with log, give me 2k, 1k. But at the same point, they have to be worried about losing next turn. Yeah. On my last 10-drop play? Sure. You also would have missed Super and felt bad, yeah. Just makes my next turn that better. I mean, sure. But we're already, like, doing the loop. We have another 10-drop here. I'm not afraid of losing. With a Blue Jays hat, man? I know. I'm sorry. That's fine. This guy can go. This Zora's put in a lot of work. This card's great. I can see like why this card's been played a lot. Well, oh, that's right, because it has 1 HP. You're right. Which he has 2. He has 2 life left. This is my second game of Emu. And I'm not trying to false advertise otherwise. Yeah, I like these are the 4 necessary ones, right? All right. Never existed to get out. And then we can block this Tashigi to draw 1. Yeah, against that and that's all I was saying. Was that like specifically against sure. Yeah, against those matchups, 1000%. 1000%. Really important. But this matchup you don't care. Especially when they play Koshiro literally every turn. Like what is wrong with you? So like this turn I can do it now. This turn I can do it. Do I care about the Shiori? I don't think so. I just have to make sure I don't lose, I think is the key aspect about this game. Okay. Okay. I can feel chat again. Play the 7 cost, discard it. I mean, we're winning the war on attrition, right? I'll discard this. We'll do the full combo. Who are we missing? We should have done the other way just in case we had something good to trash. This card's just better. Do I attack them one more time? I'm trolling. And what if I am? Really? Okay. This can be wrong. This only looks for 5 elders, which we can't get that one. Just in case we need another rush card, I guess. Pop Law pass. No, I wanted to have one Dawn open for the World Equilibrium. Because I also want to play. I need to play around Dead Man's game. Why does Emu have 4 health? Because the deck is good. 7k. Yeah. So for these, we take the blocks while we can, right? That's the wrong event, but we're still okay. Okay. We have 1 Dawn open. Yeah, next turn we should be able to win. Do I care about the 8 here? No, right? Because these are all 7s now. Base cost 6, yeah. Yeah, GG. Deck is good, even if I am bad. Yeah, so this deck is good. We also could have killed... This only KOs 5 or less. We could have also had another attack with this one, right? I don't think they played poorly, to be honest. I think we just... This deck's stupid good. Yeah. 8k at lead was to play around the one event that they had open. They would have probably played it earlier when they had the chance for it, but... News for 3. You could not do him for... Which one? Which one for 3? Can it play... It's only character, right? Yeah, we could do this to like go for one more attack, right? Yeah. All right. Well, real quick, we've played 2 games within an hour, which is the clip that I would expect to be. You guys have... I'm doing a giveaway for a guide from Fletchy. If you guys don't think that I'm good at this game with Emu, I understand why. So you should definitely take the word from someone who's been playing a lot of it and knows what's actually up with it as well. So if you guys want to do that, we do have a guide from Fletchy. It's in the description as well if you guys want to support it as well too. And here is the guide here, and we're also giving away one on Twitter right now. So I'm going to run a quick 2-minute ad. If you guys haven't done the like and follow on Twitter, link is in the description. Or I'm gonna just put it in the. Let me see. Here, I'll put it in both the YouTube and the Twitch here. There it is. There it is. So you guys can check that out. You guys have 2 minutes to follow there. Get into the giveaway, and then we'll pull the winner for that. And we'll pull the winner for that. So see you guys in like 2 minutes. So otherwise, you guys are stuck with me. You guys get to figure out that I am being lazy today and go from there. Also, I'm going to be ordering some Wendy's, so you guys get to be on the scoop for my Wendy's order. Which, you know, I think is worth. Also, Cool Turtles with the resub due to ads. Always glad to add a helpful reminder for that one. And also BH Hygie, thank you very much for the 4 subs. Actually, we've had Alka Smeltzer, Moonfish, Cool Turtles, and BH Hygie. So our Cool Turtle, a singular turtle. Singular turtle. All right. All right. Wendy's. What? How do I order already? I haven't had Wendy's in a while. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Wendy's is mid. I mean, Wendy's is better than McDonald's, right? Can we agree? Can we agree? Do we have common ground on that one? Let's see. I think we're back from the ad as well. McDonald's is less than mid. There we go. See, so it's like, at least I could be worse about it. All right, our winner, and we'll use this X picker here. Our winner for the free guide is searching. It is Dean. Congratulations, Dean. It is Dean. So it's going to be Dean there. I did not know it showed the profile picture. Luckily, it's just a face. So, why did Eggman's stream go down the other day? Well, good to know for next time, I suppose. All right. Let me do this. Winner is let me see. Let me get the name for it. Oh boy. That's very funny. That is very funny because it's very terrifying. All right, there we go. That could have been a yeah. Could have been a lot of things. How, like, I want to see like the percentage of people on Twitter whose profile picture is literally the face. Like, it has to be like 5% max. Like no more than that. No more than 5%. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's so funny. All right, we'll continue with some games, but thank you, Fletchy. You never put your face on Twitter? Yeah. It was honestly it was the most LinkedIn profile picture I could think of, like, which is not making fun of them at all, and I am relieved that is the winner. But that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, well, we're still monetized for another day. Let's keep going. Let's play another game. Let's get on in there. I'll finish my mid Wendy's order. You can play Emu and order Wendy's at the same time. I think that's fair. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, I forgot. Wendy's has changed their sauces. Maybe this is why I haven't. They don't have sweet and sour anymore, which is a crime. They also don't have the ghost pepper ranch either, which is upsetting for Yomi. That's too bad. I guess what are we thinking? Honey barbecue or creamy ranch? I'm gonna go for honey barbecue. I'm feeling, and we'll add one. We'll add one ranch, so they can charge me more for it. Tis is the egg and the man. All right, we're going first. Double whammy. Oh yeah. This hand is okay. Yeah. I think this hand is fine. What are these alternative musics that we've got going on? Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. There we go. I don't know which one to trash, to be honest. Probably this one. Yeah, probably this one. Cool. Double searcher. Very good. So what does this leader do? This figure you have to rested onto your leader or one of your characters, so it can attack 7k pretty often, right? I don't really want to trash this, but I think I have to get cards in trash. It's either that or the Peter, but okay. Yeah, I think we have to keep trashing cards, so. Go Dodgers! You guys can say that. I don't have enough money in the game to be like super duper, Maple Leafs or die. But as someone who's literally born in Toronto. I hope you guys don't think it's outrageous for me to support the Bluebirds. Where are some good locals in Kansas? Wichita, I'm not sure. I was born in Canada and I grew up in Kansas City. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 12K is enough. You got me. You got me with the 12K. That one I can't get out of. And I have to get rid of this card, right? No way they defend this. I haven't tried Rayleigh. Yeah. No, it's been wild. Like, and as someone who it's weird too, because like, you know, I've been in Toronto more in the last 2 months than the last 10 years combined. So it's just been cool to see the, like, this is, I think, the first time where, because Yomi was born in LA, I was born in Toronto. Thinking or no? Okay, no worries. All right. Yeah, I could sell that. Like, probably emu plays take a while, huh? All right. Do we pop this anyways? I think so, right? Because we can just keep rotating it around, baby. Yeah, I was born in 94, so can't be wearing. I walked down the street. You know, I'm used to people looking at me being like, "Oh, who's this guy?" But is it worth? Okay, next turn we're going to be at 5-7, so we can go. We could use this to get rid of this if we want to. I don't think that's a big deal because we can also find the other thing that gets rid of it. Which also means we can use this for 4 and then play something better for 3. So I think we just use this to get out of that. Because if we find the other blocker, then we can play that for free and get rid of this. So I think that's likely worth. Because we can do that. So we can't attack, which is fine. We'll play this for 4. We find the card that we were looking for. We use the effect to draw 1. We use this effect to play out our boy here. And then we trash a 1k from hand. And then we end our turn. Okay. I'm not sad. Yeah. Okay, so we're at 9. So we could do some fun things. Which one's better to play out? I think this one's the better one to play out because next turn we can get a lot of value from it as well. So let's start with this. Get our good card. Yeah, I think having the 7k body out is better. Because we can go 4. Okay. I could trash on board, but since I have double 7Ks out, I don't think I need to. I'd rather keep those cards on board. I mean, I guess they can just attack into it, but I'm going to trash. I'm going to trash this guy to draw 1. We'll play this for 4. Actually, yeah, because now we have their boost now. We'll go 6k here. We'll play this for 4. And we use it to get... do we need 3 of this card? Be honest. Or 4 of this card? I don't think we do anymore. And just, I need to confirm. So we've got the 6s, 1, 4. We have everything, yeah. The style of them, yes. All right, I'll say that we don't need it. I'm gonna say we don't need it. Yeah. Only. All right, Games Rush, top card from there to hand. So they get to do a 10k, so I guess we just do this, and then they can pressure here, which is fine. Not great, but fine. Okay. I mean, we can just... Do we care about this Nami? I'm gonna say no. Let's just go 7s and see how it goes. I guess we should have attacked with this one first. This effect first. And then we do trash, Joie. This effect first. Sure. At this point, we don't need another one of these. Okay. I think we're okay. Yeah. Chad, I'm cooked. I know. Okay, leader can't attack. Cool, but we have one blocker. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I don't even have to play another 10 cost. Yeah. Listen, I'll be like honest with you guys. I don't think this is outrageous to say. You guys will have pretty much told me this already, and I agree with you. I have like no business being 3-0 with this deck. I'm just a guy. I was given 50 cards and I was told this deck's pretty good. I'm like, okay, let's see if that's true. And so far it's true, man. Like we're at low bounty. I'm not saying we're playing the best people, but like I have not been worried about losing the entire time. And I'm playing like suboptimally. I'll say that I'm playing like max 80% correct, right? Like it's just like me being like, oh, you know, this value seems really good, and it is. It's very good. So, I mean, obviously we're gonna keep playing for it, right? We have not played against Ace. We did play against Roger, and the mirror match. The mirror match doesn't count because that means that the better player wins, and it's never going to be me. I'm never going to be the better player. So like that one doesn't count. That doesn't count as a match. So that one is there. Yeah, I do think Ace. Yeah, Ace is what I've heard is it's is going to be a very different matchup, which I'm okay with. Let me finish ordering my streamer lunch, i.e. Wendy's. Also, I'm ordering it while I'm on stream, so this counts as a business expense, right? That's how that works. So I can put this on the old Eggman account. If you hate playing against Emu, play Ace. Yeah, I mean, I already want to play Ace, and I already can tell that Emu is going to be really strong. So I think that's going to be an easy two for one. On Wednesday, we're going to do some Ace testing. Oh, I can't. I have to break out the actual wallet. I'm gonna. You know what? Chat. This is a business expense, right? This is a business required Wendy's. I'm gonna be eating it on live stream, so like, you know, some people are gonna be like, oh, it's that kind of stream today. Thank goodness. Some real action today. All right, my apologies. I'm sorry for doing this. What are the three numbers on the back of the card? There's a 1, and then there's a 2, and then there's a 3. You don't need the other 16 though, right? I can give you those 2. Just let me know. Alright. Let's play another game. Do a box opening of the Wendy's? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's just keeping blowing up their small blockers and use Stussy for big blockers, then use the rest. Yeah. The Wendy's tax write-off, yeah. Huge. All right, keep playing. Let me put this this card away in the room of many cameras. let me make sure that. Yeah. Hey, Eggman, it's your bank. Why are you having why are you claiming that your card was stolen? I ordered Wendy's and I put my card number on screen. Was that an issue? I don't know how this could happen to me. Must be all these AI bots. Just really good at stealing people's information. Yeah. Yeah, I might get a hit. Yeah. The exclusive 11th nugget. I took a picture and put it on social media. Thank you. Thank you, Blaine Evan. My accountant will appreciate you. All right, let me get... the Kobe. Let's see. I think this hand is okay. Not even a mid-level boss. All right, deploy this. Use this to, I guess, find this. Discard this. Draw one. Okay, we got there. Can't see the game? Oh, all right. Sorry, my bad. You can see it now. You guys missed nothing. All right. Now this matchup is kind of interesting because they will be able to like interact with my board a little bit. This lets me find anything. This one's probably better to get into there. Do we starve them? I'm gonna say likely not. I'm just gonna go big six. All right, and turn. And turn. Yeah, I'd think that because they can attack active cards and reduce the power of them, Kobe might be like one of the better matchups. But I have literally never played this matchup, and someone could tell me the opposite, and I'd be like, oh yeah, you're right. But the fact they didn't see their thing on curve generally means that's kind of tough for them. We definitely need this card. They can just get rid of my stuff anyways. And another free 6K for me. The one cost stage might be better going first. You know, maybe. But I think this is just better generically, right? Unless someone tells me like strictly otherwise, this is always the one you get unless you're playing the mirror match. But yeah, going first, sometimes I could definitely see like the reductions better. But like next turn, we're going to be at 7. We're going to be able to play out Saturn and New Juro. I'll never say this one's tough. This one's extra tough to say. Rush guy. Can we take one? Can we take one? No. Oh, well. We can still do 4 and 3. Yeah. Another 10 elders, or 5 elders. 10 elders, jeez. That's a lot of elders. And then play this to play out this. And I think we're going to trash our... Stussi's like almost good in this matchup, right? Can we hold on to it one more turn in case it ends up, resulting in a good thing? Sure. Oh yeah, they can just like bottom deck 3. That's fine. Maybe we should have done something else. But at least like their trash is like empty-ish. Oh. 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 Yeah, you got him. That's tough. That's tough, buddy. Sure. Yeah. Yep. All right, they have 3 cards there, so yeah, we can't. I always forget about Kobe's removal effect. All right, or like protection effect. So we're at 9, so we can't do anything. I think we just play this out. I think we do this to play out this. We attack there, give it the minus. We trash this to draw 1. We use this to draw 1, which is going to be this one. We're at 19 cards in trash. That's unfortunate. All right, end turn. And then we just start doing our thing next turn. Yeah, the fact that they had such a poor Helmeppo start just means that, yeah, they're behind. Oh, I mean, this card having, like, permanence is good, right? Another Elder. We do have a 2K. And then we do have that. All right, we kind of got to get rid of Kobe, right? Which we should be able to do. Trash 1 card for your field and play 1 from your... let me make sure I have all of them. Got the 7s, the 2 4s, and the 2 6s. Yeah. This effect... Do we need another 10 drop? I mean, I kind of want it. In worst case, we just discard it if we feel... we don't want to trash anything. This is currently a 7K. So we can go 7 into 7. And minus it. Trash this to draw 1. And 11 to 7. Cool. I think we just outvalue them for the rest of the game now. Sure. Sure. All right, what's this one do? You know, you got him. That's fine. 2K. And then, yeah, they're like, well, we know that we can't do anything about that either. So that's fine. Yeah, we just go... We have to go a bunch of... I think we can do 8s. They should have blocked with this earlier. I mean, I guess they usually are effect trashing this one. Yeah, play this. Use this effect trashing this. This one to get sure. This effect. I mean, at this point, it doesn't super matter. So they have to lose this. Yeah, I mean, like they can protect it, but it's still like worth it in my point of view. And then we still have 2 blockers and everything. Oh, it survived. That's crazy. And we have 2 life. Like, how do we lose? I was gonna say the only thing I can think of is like maybe they have Roger, and they get to do funny things. But yeah, okay, there's the ephemeral. I'm sure, right? Like, it doesn't like super matter. No, that's fine. We have a 2K for this situation. Sure. Yeah, like, what do they do? What's any deck supposed to do about this? Yeah, GG. Yeah. I don't know what should happen. Because, like, obviously this is just... Can we agree, like, this is obviously really, really good? Like, is this card too good? Will this deck still survive if you just play Mary Joie, the 2-drop? Likely. Because, like, you can't even, like, limit this card to 1, because it's already good at 1. Like, I don't know what you can... I've played this deck for... Let's see, how long have we been live? An hour and a half. I've been 4-0 with a deck that I've never touched before. I don't know if that should be the case. Unless they have to pay 10 to fill their board, right? Yeah. Yeah, you've heard, good into Emu is Kobe and Zoro, and we won those 2 matchups. I know Aces too. We haven't played against Ace for sure. That's going to be, I'm sure a welcome surprise against, a moderately good Ace player. But yeah, hit the stage in the deck is way more fair. Yeah. Above average. I mean, sure, but like the average is so low. The average is so low. All right. Yeah, we'll just keep doing this. Double search with all the cards we get to put into our trash, right? This is probably the worst hand I'll keep all day. We'll see if that's the case. We'll trash this, use effect, trash there. We love events. Against one real deck? Alright, fair. This Luffy's not as real of a deck either, right? Alright, this needs to find my Saturn. Alright, we're in a slightly tough spot. Because we don't have a 4-cost we can actually play. Yeah, the fact that, the cycle for this deck is insane. I got like a top 8. I got 2 top 8s, but that was over 12 months ago, right? I've already like I'm back to like the wash part. Do I care about this? I'm going to say no because I want to see my 4-drop. That's not my 4-drop. All right, the protection is good. All right. I mean, I need to use that to get rid of that, right? It's only events. It feels really bad to use this to get out of the... All right. Yeah, not seeing Saturn is a bit of a low roll when we've literally been through half of our deck. Yeah, this Sanji's really good. All right, we see him. Oh, and this is a good turn to play him too. We definitely have to play this. And then... don't think we need that many of these cards. They can just... oh, we don't even need to attack, right? Yeah, because they can just get out for free because of the Luffy effect. All right. You know, we've seen 15 cards in our trash. Cavendish is good. If they have another protection card, which they currently don't, okay. All right, and this can help your Straw Hat leaders too, which is cool. Do I have a 2K in my hand? Yeah, it's probably worth to get out of that. Okay. So now next decision. So this next turn we can play this guy, and this can get us the minus and pressure that a little bit. We can also just like hard remove. Is hard remove Cavendish worth it? Because they also get another Dawn open. I'll just block here. You're gonna have another extra Dawn open at the end of the turn too. Yeah. The extra 2 Dawn from Cav is good too. All right. So we can play for 6 Dawn both of these. This can go 5 into 5, and they can just rest the Dawn to do it, and then we have the rest of it, right? So it might be better just to play this card right now. It's a little bit expensive, but it will let us just pop one of these 2 cards. I'm gonna say, which one's Cavendish is probably the card I'd rather get rid of, to be honest. And then we can still like play out the Saturn and then like get the draw. We're just gonna take. Yeah, the issue is that we're gonna be kind of defenseless for this next turn, which is kind of scary. The other alternative is that we just play out Saturn, get the draw, because like this can protect itself as like a 13k, which is pretty tough. I think we should just play this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. We'll play the Saturn. Just have to be really careful about losing next turn. Because I guess we don't even have to like play out the Saturn. we have a 6 cost in trash? No, because we can remove these on the next turns. I think being able to like actually just having the fence up is just better. I'd rather stay at a moderately high life total. Yeah, we'll just pass from here. Yeah. I think having the Dawn open for defense is more important than actively pressuring that. Yeah, because I'd rather be at a healthy life total. I'll use one of these while we have the Dawn for it. Yeah. Okay, that card's really good, right? Talking about Zoro unblockable. All right. And I think we have one of everything. 2 6s, 2 5s. Yeah. All right, I guess we'll just find out the hard way. All right. This card lets us draw 1 and another Elder. I guess that kind of matters, but we'll just we'll get rid of this one. Maybe that was too much. No, they'd have to use leader effect in another card. Okay, they did not. Pass. This deck seems a bit dumb. Mostly because it is. Mostly because it is a little bit dumb. I guess I should have got rid of this card, potentially. Because, like, they have to kind of respect the fact that I can go 7k rush. You have to be careful about the unblockable. Alright. Cav, man, they've got a lot of good cards. Block, draw 1. Alright. Now I'm less worried. There might have been like better swings, but I know that I can win next turn. Likely, that is, at least. Card to trash. I'll save this one. Which one am I missing? I don't think I need another 5 elders anymore. Stage. Another blocker if we need it. Discard a card from our hand. I'll say this one to get rid of. I think Cavendish is still the best one. Zoro is very scary, though. Dang, okay. Okay, we can definitely lose, so I hope that doesn't happen. They're at 3 life, though. I don't know. Nice play keeping 3 blockers. Thanks, I think. Roger? Sure. But I think we still win, as long as we got rid of Cavendish. Yeah. I'm not worried, really. We'll see if I should be. I could see this deck being like really tough to actually like finish the job though, right? I'll definitely block draw 1 on that one. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, it looks like they are hoping that they could sneak the unblockable. Well, but Sanji unblockable only works for... Oh, yeah, 6k or more. Yeah. They could have done Dead Man's Game, Sanji unblockable. To get rid of a... I mean, that's not... Like, you don't really need that, though, right? Yeah. 2 Sanji might have worked, to be honest. You are right. 2 Sanji might have been... enough. Yeah. But I had never existed in 2K, so I would have just done that. This matchup's scary though. Honestly, like I feel like chat helped me a little bit. So I won't claim that was 100% my victory. That definitely was a little bit of outside help for you guys, but man, scary. 9-drop Zoro is scary. Never exists as a broken card, correct. This is a pile of 50 broken cards. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, again, we're not like we're at low ranked. I'm not saying that and we haven't played against meta and stuff, but like the fact that I can just kind of casually stroll into 5-0 with this deck should at least say that it's really good. I can already tell the frustration. I mean, I'm just the guy playing the deck suboptimally, and I can just tell like if I'm playing against a really good player, like why am I even sitting down? Like, why am I even sitting down against this player? I mean, I know I'm gonna lose. Yeah, they got like no value from Zoro. Yeah. But keeping a high life total, yeah. But that was also just from you guys a little bit, right? Is this that? I think so. But I mean, I've only been playing it for a couple hours, but it's insane. Sauna Cell with the 11 months total. Thank you very much. 1 month away from your 1 year anniversary. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I gotta track this Wendy's. I think Wendy's is gonna be here soon. It's gonna be here soon. All right, it will be here. Oh, they're 2 stops away. All right. Yeah. What's good to get from Wendy's? Well, nothing's super great. It's just like, do you guys ever have like a craving for like bad food sometimes? Wendy's is like, I think like okay. I don't think Wendy's is the worst. Wendy's is generally okay plus. So I'm just like, you know what? I haven't had chicken nuggets in a while. Am I actually dropping Stassi? No, but I haven't played against Ace. So I think that's part of the reason we haven't yet. I think the only thing... How many 2Ks were we playing? 10? Sometimes I want 2 more copies of this Shirahoshi. Or just two more copies of 2Ks. Because like the only... Like the 1-drop can search this, but like this 1-drop can be bad sometimes. So it's fine. I think we can take out like 1 copy of the World's Equilibrium. I think 4 is like a little bit too much. I'll do... Alright, this is officially my build. It is my build now. And play 4 Shirahoshi. I think that's like not unreasonable. I deleted all the decks that I had built before. Alright, well, OP13 Emu. Alright, I guess we'll play a game and then when the Wendy's man is here, I'll just take a tiny break and we'll run to get it. The ghost pepper chicken sandwich, yeah, but they took away the ghost pepper ranch and the sweet and sour, which is tough. Yeah, I haven't played against Ace yet, so that's also important. Sure can come up in the... Yeah, for sure, because that deck has so much card draw. Host private game, yep. For sure. I'll try not to have the wrong scene up. Okay, here we go. And they get to go first. This is what I believe is the toughest thing for Emu, based on my surface level. Going first against Ace. That's tough. This is the real clincher, I think. And I think this hand's okay, to be honest. Use this. This gets any Celestial Dragon card, right? I suppose we will get this, and then we will discard 1 card from our hand. I'll get rid of... We'll see if this is a bad play or not, but I think it's Mars, and then we'll use Leader Effect to draw 1, and there we go, and we got our boy. Play Stassi on 9, easy peasy. All right, cool. I can do that. Now we just have to find Stassi. And then we win. All right. So if they take damage or whatever, I'm gonna play this first. Another one of these can't be bad. I will play this for 1. There's the Stussy. We already have a 5 Elders. But I think we need to keep playing them, so we'll see if that's incorrect. Bye, Stussy. We will trash this. We'll use leader effect to trash this. And then we go big 6-6. So they can draw 2 if they want here. Yeah, I can definitely tell like where this matchup like Shirahoshi actually ends up being really, really important. Yeah, I think popping these is the right play here as well. All right, and we're going to end the turn here. Yeah, 9 cards is great. I could get out of this, but I think Shirahoshi's too important of a card, so we're just going to not. They're going to play Marco. Yep. We'll use this effect to play out this one. Okay. This might be tough. This is a tough choice. I kind of want to play this card because it can get rid of their Marco, right? I don't think... We'll see if we need a 3rd Elder. We haven't seen any of the Jupiter yet, but I do think that it is going to be good eventually for us. I'm going to get this card. We'll see. No, we'll be the Mr. Consistency. We'll see where that gets us. They can just discard 1 card, but we'll let them. Yeah, I think this matchup will be, you know, Emu going first against Ace will definitely be a matchup check for me. Do we want to just play Shirahoshi right now? In case we end up drawing Stussy next. Nah, we can wait. That's pretty good. Pudding's gonna be no bueno, I'm sure. Alright. 2 and 1. This one's fine. Oh, we got another one of these. That's too bad. All right. Yeah, if they have pudding, we lose. I think that's pretty clear. Yeah, I'm feeling very unconfident. Yeah, this will likely be our first loss of the game, of the day. If we end up winning this one, I'll be amazed. Oh, that's very good. If they do this into... Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, you can't. You cannot be removed from the field. That's funny. Okay. This sucks. We lose. Please draw 2K. No. No. Yeah. Do we lose? Yes. At least they don't have a Dawn on this, right? I kind of want the other one, but that's fine. Trash this, draw one. Peak 3. Got the 2K. Yeah, this is rough for us, though. Discard one. Good old 4-cost pudding. Yeah. Yep. Then again, like if you were able to go second, this game's completely different. But we have to go first, so that's tough. Whitebeard time, for sure. I don't not like any of this. This game's only telling me I want to play more copies of I want to play against as Ace more. All right, 7, and the last one's gonna be 8, I guess. I'm just gonna assume we have everything. This one to get this one. I've got all right. I mean, they don't have Nugay. They don't have Roger, right? Roger doesn't exist in their deck, right? That'd be terrible if that was the case. Aha! I will lose on my own terms. GG. That's fun. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's been my understanding. Is this is the worst case scenario for this deck, is that we're playing against Ace and we lose the dice roll. I think that's where it's been tough for us. And then them hitting pudding on curve like that was strong for sure. So not surprised. I wished him to exist. Hey, sure. Let me see what going first is, or second does. I'll do a rematch. I will likely need a pause for a minute during this game for lunch to pick up lunch. Ready for rematch. Good old Gohan. Yeah, it's hard to have like abilities like that, right? But like Yeah, my Wendy's is getting farther away from me. I think the guy took my food and left. He's heading for the state border. Oh no. He's like, that's the... Alright. Yeah, he's doing the double. I get it. Yeah. I get it. I'm just saying that this food is now 20 minutes late. Which is, it's LA during lunch rush, I get it. Yeah, he offered the rematch. All right, and I'm saying he because their name's Gohan. Their name is Son Gohan. All right, we've got like 2 more minutes. Now we'll just switch up. But yeah, I'm definitely okay. Nice. All right, we'll go second, and we'll do our thing. Our hand's almost good enough to keep. I'll say we keep it. We'll see if that's a mistake or not. Double searchers off this Saint Charla. Charleria is probably worth it. With 1 copy of the 5 elders in hand. Yeah. Alright, still haven't found the 4-drop, so that's a little bit concerning. Either one of these cards can make that happen, though. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's fine. Which one's better? Probably this one. Yep. This is probably worth it. We can trash one of these. Leader effect there, and then this effect here to play out this one, and then this one we're going to get the never existed, even though we haven't found worker yet. End turn. I think double 2K is warranted here. If we're gonna let them draw cards anyways, right? Alright, trash this to draw 1. This effect to play out this, and we will trash. I suppose they'll copy that, and they get to draw. Oh, they took the damage anyways, so we can just pass. Alright, this is feeling way better, for sure. Doesn't mean we're gonna win, but just feels better, right? They also have 12 cards in hand. I think we use this while we can. Another Newgate. That's good. We got another one of those, which is really good. Another Elders. Trash that. This effect to play out this guy. Trashing this to trash that. They get their card draw. Discard one of your 13 cards, please. We got him. End turn. Got him. They don't know what's up, baby. Shaking in their boots, let me tell you. Yeah, discard a $30 card. Yeah, they didn't need that. No, sir. No, sir. Do I care about this? I mean, they're going to be 6K. Because I could just do double block here. I'm going to say I kind of care about this. I'll get rid of this one. All right. And this is where the fun begins. We have one of each. All right. All right. Wendy's time. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. All right, we're back. Wendy's box opening stream, likely not gonna. All right. Do we have every one of the boys? 1, 2, 3. Do we have both 6s? Yes, we do. All right. Worst card in our hand then is this. Oh, we gotta. All right, this card first, draw 1. At this point, suppose this one. I don't need to trash anything. We've already used leader effect, right? Yeah, sorry. You're right. Someone reminded me about the T. Pressing the T button. I just forgot. If I go 8, they still, yeah, I just have to go 8. I don't know if getting rid of Garp is worth it. If they didn't, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Okay, there we go. Discard 2 cards. They're going to be at 9 cards in hand. Oh, they're cowering now, baby. End turn. But we're at 3 life. Like this looks way more approachable as a matchup compared to going first. Going first sounds bad. All right. Because now they don't really have a board. I mean, they could play like another 10-drop Newgate, but like 9-drop's also good. All right, so their leader is currently an 8K. I might have needed a block with Workery there on that last one. Oh, okay. Another 5 elders. Won't do that. Now this is also an 8K, so they can't even block for free anymore. Oh, they just block it? Okay. Maybe they made a mistake. Yeah, I think they made a mistake. Because we minused it twice. And then we've got 12 cards left in deck. We can play this again. If we really need to, there's like a tech to where we can like use our Shirahoshi to help us find another one. I think we win now. We've just gotten too much pressure. We get to do the thing. We need to make sure this guy survives, so... I will draw one with this. Okay. That's important. I don't have a Dawn underneath here. I have to discard 2 if I want to draw. Or to attack for this turn. And it's only this guy. So I don't think we need to even... I think this can be like a break turn where we just don't do anything. Like we have like 1 extra blocker. Yeah, I don't think we need to do much this turn. Do new characters get taxed? All of your opponent's characters cannot attack. I don't actually know. That's actually a good question. I don't remember if playing new ones. If I find Stussy next turn... I see. Well, then we can, like, try to find Stussy. Which one's the worst one? Probably this one. Alright, didn't get Stussy. I think it's worth the tax. You can play 10 cost, leave it active. True, but then they have ways to, like, remove it, right? New ones don't? New ones don't. Okay. So, I mean, then I can do this. So Rush Boy would be able to attack. Okay. I kind of want to go here. They're going to defend this, right? Yeah, then they have like no cards in hand. Hello, Stussy. We found the Stussy. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, if they remove it, you automatically win. Yeah, I don't think playing the 10 drops worth it at this point. Our board's already really good. Like, they literally cannot handle this board. We have 1 blocker up. Like, this is incredibly tough for them. And then they have to be, like, really worried. Like, unless they play another 10 drop Newgate, like, they just lose next turn, right? You can get him. That's fine. Let's get the easy block there. Pergo leaving it. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it was just better just to go for damage. All right. Yeah, this is fine. And then what? Play out a Marco or something. Okay. Oh, Utu's really good. Yeah, at this point we just go good 8s. And we just play our boy again. Yeah, they just lose. They might not like lose on this turn. And we do have to be careful about specifically Roger. Because Roger can win them the game. I'll give minus to that one. Not that it matters. All right, see, they're playing double red rock. We gotta be careful about that. $5. Is this at $5? This might be worth it just to see. This can find. Yeah. Do we care about our? I think at this point it's about the same, right? I'll use this just to. All right, so we just lost a Dawn for free. That's fine. I'll leave 2 up, just in case we hit one off life. The only thing we lose to now is Roger at this point. And I don't think we even lose with that. I think we got the numbers for it anyways. Deck out? Sure. Pudding for game? Pudding will not be for game. But you're right, deck out is a real thing. Yeah, I don't lose to Roger. Yeah. Because we have enough. We have enough counter in hand. Yeah. So 2K here. Yeah, we're fine. Do we want to give him the false hope? No, we should be. And then 2 and 1, and then we can take these other 2 hits. And then we win. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, GG. Game 3. Is it understood? It's a dice roll matchup. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I think it's really whoever gets to win the dice roll and go second. I would need hard evidence otherwise. All right. Yeah, I had 3 cards left in deck. I think I did do that. I think I did cycle first. Maybe I didn't. There are so you know, I've been like what is it? Underplaying my skill maybe a little bit today. So like I think there have been like some pitfalls I've been playing around still. Like there is like definitely a point, like most people won't be able to pick this deck up and do the right things off the front. Also, I did I did practice a little bit before doing this stream, and I'm gonna shout out Fletchy's guide once again. We gave out a free copy of that earlier. It's linked in the description as well if you guys want to check it out on their Metafy. But he had like a lot of good tips. I think that specifically too, like a lot of what was in that guide like just made me make sure to focus on the right things and on the right play. I think that once we get this deck down, there's like this deck boils down to two things. One, making sure you get to 10 Dawn as healthy as possible with the most amount of cycle, and then after that, like just making sure you know what to prioritize in the late game. So yeah, Emu can go first. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's unwinnable for sure, and then it is a pilot difference, which I will not claim to be a good pilot for it. So, but I won't say it's unwinnable. Maybe, you know, that's probably exaggeration, but it is a it's obviously way tougher than going second, right? So we'll keep playing. Well, I'm gonna eat some Wendy's. Do maybe I should make sure that my all right, just make sure my address is not on the bag, but just in case. Just in case. All right. We got some French fries. We got some spicy nugs, which I will surely pay for later. We do not have the sweet and sour, which I love. So instead we've got a mix of the ranch, and we got the barbecue. We got a Dr. Pepper because what else could we get? But it's a Dr. Pepper from like one of those like flavor machines, which means it's a little bit worse, but that's fine. And then we got like a little tiny burger because Eggman did not have breakfast this morning. So there we go. I do not like eating while being watched though. So you guys will have to just imagine what it is while I'm eating. I'll toggle the mic and stuff. Oh no. Oh geez. Okay, we still go second, right? In the mirror match. And we need to get this one out. If we're going second, this hand is like passable. This hand is passable. All right. Until I'm done eating. Until I'm done eating. Goodbye. Rebecca? Interesting. Yeah, this matchup's completely different than the rest of the entire game. It's crazy how unprepared I feel for this matchup right now. It's tough. It's tough. Not even worried. You guys are like, where is it? It's fine. I knew it was coming. Don't worry about it. It showed up. We're good. Not worried at all. Not even a deal. All right. We will trash, I guess, this one. Hopefully I have one of each, which I think I do. Yeah, we do. This one. Find another one, return those to deck. No reason to play that effect. I guess we go there. I think this card's actually... you just trash this one. It's fine. Okay. So we can block. We could do that. This is where my matchup knowledge for this mirror match is not present. So they do have exactly 9 cards in their trash. And maybe I'm being like a little bit too aggressive with this stuff, but I think I want to take it. Okay, we knew. Okay, one was in trash in life there. Okay, they're at 6 cards. I think we play out this Shirahoshi. Because we don't have to, right? We'll put... And... Does it really matter? Sure. I can, what? I can 10 elder them, yeah, but why would I? Since, like, I'm not even joking, like, why would I? I need to know the reason for it, because, like, what all it does is, like, I just get my bodies back, right? I feel like I'm already ahead in that sense. So why not just, like, play out these guys as is and get some tempo? If they want to trade into me, that's fine, because then I get to just do the same thing back to them. Right? Is that outrageous? I can definitely put out the Stussy, yeah. Because I'm gonna have another blocker out. Have I used leader effect? No. This will put a 19th card into my trash, which will make me a 6k. Because I also want to make sure to have a turn to like use my never existed. Alright. I'll get a 2k. This out. Pass. Stussy's not a celestial dragon. Unless you're saying for sure, Hoshi. You got her. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm thinking the wrong stage, for sure. They're done attacking for the turn. So if I keep this guy around, he'll be able to attack 7k, so this is just the better one to protect. This one, get 2k. Nothing to do there. Get the draw. They'll get probably another block because they can do some good stuff on the next turn. Oh, they messed up. All right, now I'm feeling... They did mess up. Yeah, that's too bad. I'll take this one. And they can do their Elder thing again. That's fine. I only have one card, though. And they got a 7. They got a 2K. Okay. And they'll go into that one. I'll block here because that card's more valuable. Sure. So I know I can't go for game, right? That's just a known quantity. At this point, they only have one blocker open. I mean, I can kind of go for game, but my game would be 7-7-5-7, which doesn't seem good. I'll be honest, doesn't seem very good. So I could pressure higher, I think, is the better thing to do. And then know that I can go for game next turn. I think that just makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Chances that they have another 5 Elders is... Yeah, next turn I feel like I win for sure. So I don't think I need to... I think it's more important that I don't lose. I think my numbers were wrong, though. Yeah, I think I could have done slightly better numbers. It should have been like 7-7. Something else. Because now they kind of have to go for board, because if they don't, they lose. Yeah, I still had Rush too. But I'd rather have a blocker up. Because I know they have at least a 2K in hand too. Alright, let's use this card while it still has value. Yeah, they don't have a 10 drop, right? There's 6 cards left in deck. Sure, Hoshi's probably more important. Definitely this. And then I guess this. I don't know. We'll see if the rush is important enough. Alright, they have another 5 Elder. But I think that's going to let us win the game, likely. Maybe. I guess it just depends on how good their hand is. That one we need to keep. All right, 5-7-7 plus 10. 19. That's a terrifying number. So yeah, I think it's just 9, 10, 10. Maybe these numbers are not good enough. Because they have double blockers. Yeah, maybe. I guess I must have made a mistake somewhere, for sure. But maybe they don't have it. Maybe they just have dead cards in hand. There's a solid chance that we can just win here. Yeah, GG's. Oh, that we almost got there. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is a whole different matchup that I need to be better at if I want to play this deck, which honestly, I'm not going to play this deck competitively. So this will definitely be a weakness of mine. But yeah, they were able to. I was expecting them not to have another Elder too, because I think they saw kind of high rolled. I don't know. Yeah, because you can clear the throne in the mirror match, so it's not worth it. I'm an ace player. Yeah, we all know that for sure. For sure. So I think the and also yeah, the Arlong, yeah, I'm sorry you couldn't get into the what was your final record for that? The other emu hated having Dawn up, yeah. Because honestly, like if they just like instead like kept Dawn open, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong. I will clearly not be the matchup defender for this deck. I should not be your primary resource for learning how this deck works, but yeah, we can keep this. Double Saturn just feels too good. But I feel like I had the right idea, but probably execution was tough. 84th, gotcha. So 7-3, I'm guessing, right? That was really cool though to see like what your X1, I think, at a moment. Does this deck have any protection? This also KOs things with base cost. Yeah. All right. Trash. Trash that one. End turn. Yeah, round 3, 9, and 10. Yeah, that's tough. We were no, obviously chat was rooting for you. I know that can be tough. This is the play. Oh, you don't only have 1/6 cost yet, I guess. Alright, this just needs to have an OG cost of whatever. At this point, probably this. And then 6 to 4. Alright, we have 11 cards in our trash already. We're going to 8 next turn, where we can do a fun little 4, play something for funsies. You won your first locals of the plastic surgery list. Nice. Yeah, that card's cracked. That card's really, really cracked. This deck has unblockable, so we have to be careful about that. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we get this one. That's a lot of koalas, let me tell you. That's a lot of koalas. I don't think they were going to win that game anyways, but not putting that on leader was pretty bad. We would have blocked with one of them and then done the other thing to the other one, but yeah, it's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Yeah, I wish Marco was playable in this format, but it has a pretty bad matchup in the Emu, which I think will be the gatekeeper for many a deck in this format. We lost the dice roll against Ace, which is tough. Yeah, we can keep this. It's probably fine. For the record, I'm still here. I'm just eating food, so I'm trying not to be obnoxious about it. So, I'm here. I'm still here. Stussie's actually kind of good. I probably should have only done 7. No, this forces the card out of their hand. They want to defend it. We need this. So far, we're not in a tough spot. This isn't KO, right? It does. Dang. This feels pretty bad, but I think we gotta do it. Good. Do you want to draw 2 cards? 3 cards? Or discard 2? Okay. Actually, not too bad. You know, I think we're actually in a really good spot now. It has to be character, huh? And we're missing out on one of the dragons, unfortunately. I don't think it's... Is it worth discarding the 5 elders to try to find it? That's a tough call. That's a really tough call. It is, I think. This could lose me the game, but I think I gotta do it. Okay. I mean, we got him. We'll find others. I think it's worth getting 1 card closer. Almost every time. That card's good too. A blocker. No. Sure. This effect. I'll trash this card. Oh, we are missing another boy, aren't we? There he is. We found the other boy. And maybe arguably the most important boy, but that's fine. I will trash this to get rid of this. We need another 10 Elder. Which I know we discarded 1 earlier. So that's on me. Card in hand isn't locked to anything? Okay, well, that's good to know now. There is... I'm probably going to block with a marker here. Yeah, I get to draw 3 cards. Woo! Oh, I did the math wrong. Whoops. It'll be okay. Okay, we're fine. Another new gate doesn't feel great, though. I'll be honest. This one. Cancel on there. Well, if they have Roger, we're scared. Did I do that order wrong? I think I did. I did do the order wrong. I don't think I did it before. My bad. Another one. I've clicked the wrong one. That's very upsetting. We just lose. They have Roger in hand. I think we're going to lose anyways. Just play the Roger. Despite us going first, I think we had like a really okay chance to win this. Like I felt pretty okay with that game. Yeah, GG. I think that one felt like kind of winnable, despite us going first. I have to see where we made the mistake. Them seeing 3 new gates was pretty obnoxious, but I mean that's also like we saw a bunch of elders too, so it wasn't like either player had like. I don't think that was like too upset worthy. I just feel like it is kind of, it does seem automatic, right? It doesn't seem like I really had any decisions for real plays for most of that game. And to be honest, it doesn't feel like the ace player really did either. They were just playing cards. Just like we were. You know what I mean? Discarding the 5 Eller. That's probably That's probably the only mistake I made. Yeah, because it's... And that's just on me for not knowing that. Because the card says what? You may trash one celestial type character or one card from your hand, right? But the way the ore written, you could see it be like ore, whatever. But that's just not me. That's just me not knowing how ores work sometimes. Also, the reason I'm still eating this Wendy's is because I'm only like 3 nuggets in. I haven't actually been eating. I've been too busy playing these fascinating emu matchups. All right. Yeah, that one. GLHF. I'm gonna try again. Oh, this hand's a little bit worse, isn't it? Yeah, we use leader effect. We'll discard. I guess this one. Ooh, we are not doing anything this turn, but next turn we're really doing something. What? Okay. I don't know what that was. Like, you could have... whatever. I'm gonna... whatever. I don't have the 7 drop yet, right? I don't think they have like a lot of ways to remove things, so I'll just keep this guy here. They play like, what's his name? Good old, what's his name? That card we have to be careful that they don't do the thingy with. Or you could have... Okay, this player doesn't know what's going on. I barely know how this deck works, and I know that they're playing it wrong. Like, they could have made it like a 6k attack and been a 6k. But instead... we've got this predicament. They can't pop anything. Maybe we're not playing. I might be harsh. I'm just like, I think I know how this deck works, though, and I don't feel like the way they're playing it is correct. That card's tough to remove, but not impossible. Base cost 6 or less. Yeah. You know, I will take this one, actually. All right. Base cost, huh? Just starve Subathon, it's funny. This seems a little mean. We'll trash, I guess, the 4 cost. Use this effect to do that, to draw 1. I mean, yeah, because the next turn we can do this for 4, and then this for 6 if we really want to be, like, super mean. Which I think I do. I think being super mean's the play. we have so much health and stuff. If I lose this game, like, you guys can make super fun of me right back. I hope you guys know that. Yeah, honestly, everyone I've seen, everyone I've talked to, they've been like super polarized. Of like, oh, I'm really looking forward to this meta, or like this meta seems like the worst. I'm not looking forward to it. There's like no in between. Like no in between. Either people are incredibly excited for this meta, or they're just dreading it. I'm sure a lot of people will change camps once we're in it, for real. But I don't know. The power creep was super real. I agree. I agree there's that. And then just kind of like the awkward, like, you know, issue with like how promos are working too. There's currently a 6 cost, which means I can get rid of it, which is fine. Sure. Okay. But not have a 7 in there. We almost messed up. We're good though. We're good. We've got double 4s, double 6s, but no 7. Okay. We'll use this to get never existed. There's nothing worth KOing for that. Yeah, like what do they do about this? Yeah, Nightcall Sora might be like a little bit overkill for that deck, but like, yeah, I think Emu is, in my opinion, immediately worth its reputation as like game warping. Like not even funny. These cards don't have rush. I mean, if they do one big attack, I don't think I care. Sure. Sure. Yeah, I'll take this one. Sure. And now we're going to have enough cards in trash, I think. All right. So this leader's an 8. So we can go 8. Actually, I don't think we're going to have enough cards in trash. This blocker's an 8k too. We won't be able to get enough to get in there, right? We discard 3 and then we put 5 on the board. Will we? What's the numbers? We'll just find did they give me double 1? They did give me double 1. Wait. Oh, Morley's a 2k. I see. It's all just great, right? I suppose this one. You have 17 cards in trash. I will just trash one card from hand just to be able to get a... Oh, we need one more card? No. It's 19 or more cards. What a specific number. If they don't block this, if they don't take this, I'm gonna... Oh, you're both? Okay. I'm not going to attack. Do I even care about Roger? Do I even care about Roger? No, right? I don't even care about Roger. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they recognize what's up. We're good. Yeah, we would have hit in trash to draw one, trash one, sure. But lore number, gotcha. Okay, good to know. Good to know. You'll have to assume with that half the time, right? You think emo going second is bad for the game? You can like remove half that sentence and I'd still agree with you. I don't know, like it's hard to say objectively bad because like different people want different things. We're going first in this matchup, so that's tough. But hey, if we see our 4-drop on curve, we get to do it. Saint Charlotte is probably good enough as is. Pass. The Emu mirror match by itself is probably enough for me to not play this. New card alert. Did they trash 5 Elders with the effect? Okay, that card's not too bad. Did I skip my first turn? That's probably fine. We oopsied. I definitely oopsied. Oh well. Definitely oopsied. I'm clocked out of this matchup if we're going first, though. Sure, man. Oh, they also don't have him. Cool. I guess for consistency points, yeah, that's fair. As much as this, I hate to do this, it has to be the play. That card's almost good. Do I want to play this for 9? I kind of want to. I kind of really want to. But it's probably bad. It's probably bad. You can find itself? That's crazy. Do you have the 2K? We have 4. Double 4, 7, 6, and do we have the other 6? Yeah, we do, so we can get anything. At this point, and just 2K. We might have won. Okay. What is this hand? This hand is stupid. We might have lost now. That's so tough. That's a tough hand. Let me tell you. That is a tough hand. What? Batsu, please. All right, this has happened twice in a row. Is going first better in the mirror match? Sincerely. It feels like it might be. I feel like it might actually be better in the mirror match to go first. Because I lost playing second and I won going first. Because I feel like the tempo is just way more in your favor, and you get to be a little bit more aggressive, and being able to play a 4-drop on 3 when they're just kind of twiddling their thumbs on 2 feels better. Because then you just get to be and like I feel like you get to use your 1 cost a little bit better too. It's weird. It's weird, but I almost feel like going first might be better, but this might just be like our experiences with it. So, we'll do one more game. 4 hours of streaming. That should be enough emu for one day. If you find those first few plays, yeah. Yeah, it felt pretty good. It felt pretty good. All right, I got one more nugget. And then you guys can watch me play this game. All right. Oh, I pressed the wrong. I do this every once in a while where I press the Q button, but not the right button. All right. I saw my viewership dropping. It's probably because this guy's not on the field. Woo! I'm back. I'm gonna test my hypothesis. We're gonna go first, and we're gonna hit him with that GLHF. And we've got our 4 drops, baby. And our 1 drops. It's actually pretty good. We got our 5 Elder. We'll trash this to get the draw 1. We're off to the races, baby. I'm feeling pretty good. And not just because I had some Wendy's. Oh, more Corgi? You're right. Cornelius! Cornelius! Corgi boy! Cornelius! Hi! Oh, hi, baby! Hi, baby, come here. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Give me the stretch. Oh, yeah. Big stretch. Big stretch. Sit. We can get a copy of itself, right? That's broken. And then you guys can make fun of me, but we're going to do this. Is this the corgi you guys were requesting? Oh, hi. Mm-hmm. Smell that sweet Wendy's? Look at this guy. Look at this corgi loaf. Look at him. Look at this guy. Hi. Hi, Mr. Guy. I'm gonna resolve this attack. I'm just gonna take it out. There's the corgi. The list should be like on my page. You shouldn't be basing good gameplay off of me. We don't have enough cars and trash for that either. I don't think we need to cycle anything, if I'm being honest. Just in case we do. Okay. You got him. Yep. I think we're winning though again, right? Am I wrong? Feels like we're winning again. That is a pain. Okay. So I think there's a chance we win, right? 28, 33, 43. So 43 divided by 5 is 8, 8, 9, 9. I mean, we have to just go for game on this next one, right? Oh, we're just dumb. Womp, lol. Case in point. GG. We were gonna lose this one anyways. Yeah, they had enough 2Ks in hand. They weren't worried. Yeah, they're gonna win no matter what, though. I think they had enough attacks. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't winning anyways, all right? We're giving it to them. All right, we've been playing Emu for 4 hours, all right? We've got this distracting corgi. Look at this guy. How could he not have any less than my full attention? Look at him. Hello. Well, was I going to win that game if I played correctly? No, it's fine. All right, I already said. I'm not playing Emu, so I don't care if I lose the mirror match. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. You guys can make fun of me so you guys don't do the same thing. It's okay. Your headphones at low battery, and you got an hour and a half left, and I'm leaving for the day? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, but they had 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 6. They had 10K worth of counter. Like, they could have no blockers on board and maybe still be fine. So I think like I didn't feel like upset about my game plan, but like maybe we could have gone one more turn. I don't know. It's not okay. Dang, Jim Jam. Dang, that's too bad. That's too bad. So we went 9-4 today. Only losses were literally the mirror match because I'm bad, and Ace because they're better at rolling dice. So there's that. I'd have to actually, again, personally, I feel like my time is better spent than learning the Emu matchup when I'm never gonna ever play it. This is, if I'm lucky, this is the last day of my life that I play the Emu mirror match. But I recognize that it is an incredibly different game than literally the rest of the cast, strictly because that you guys turn off each other's powers, right? So I get it. My issue, so like that's how that goes, right? I think the only thing is that like if we want to, we can play Emu on 9 or 5 outers on 9. If we go first, I think that's the only like counterplay that I didn't do. And then like it doesn't work that turn, but then like we can do like a 12k attack and then like do the cycling. What am I gonna play? I'm like leaning more towards Ace. I do want to try out Lim too. I think Lim has a lot of potential to be a deck that I like. I like playing it in previous formats. The 10 cost Shank stuff looks cool, and I think it has a lot of potential. So that's a deck that I'm interested in. But I'll obviously Ace. But Ace versus Emu is really just a coin flip. Whoever gets to go second ends up winning. So, all right, you're gonna leave me, Corgi boy? You can. Here, I'll help you out. There you go. There you go. All right, but yeah, deck list. I'll put this build on my website probably later today. Not that you guys really, again, like 45 cards of this deck you should already be putting in there. So, but that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. And if you guys want to check out the listen, I told him when he gave it to me, he's like, I don't know if you want me to be the glowing endorsement for your Emu deck when clearly I'm still just like twiddling my thumbs trying to play it. But if you guys want to get a little bit more in depth, there's definitely learn OP13 with Fletchy and Trek. I appreciate them sending me one of their articles for me to check out and to learn myself. They do also have an extensive section on the Emu mirror match, which I did not spend a lot of time compared to the rest of the guide, which sincerely should probably be like half of your knowledge, because that is probably going to be what you see 50% of the time, and it is a very, very strict matchup for that. So hopefully I get to learn it a little bit more by osmosis. I don't think I'm going to be playing Emu again, but I can recognize why this deck is so good and why people enjoy playing it. And I don't think it's like terrible that people are playing this deck, because it's meant to be played, clearly. So other than that, we do have the OP13 section of Eggman events open. What we have currently is the Chinoy's Cup. They had an OP13 warm-up tournament this past weekend, so all of the top 8, plus a couple of unique X2s, so Purple Luffy, Sabo, and the Goldie Roger on there. Goldie Roger also is without the new promo, so it's a little bit weaker, so I think a 4-2 finish is good for that one. And what else is there? That's going to be it. Or there's obviously going to be more stuff from there. Well, I might try to back import a lot of Japanese results too. Just depends on how much time I have this week, and we're going to be doing a lot of streaming this week. So if you guys also haven't checked out, silence this guy. We're going to be doing tomorrow. We've got a Gundam event for GDO2. It's going to be our first box tournament for GDO2 meta, so it should be fun. Wednesday, we're going to have an Ace testing. It's going to be a little bit earlier in the day, so make sure to check that out. Thursday, we're going to have a Gundam testing stream. It's going to be in person, which is going to be fun. And then Friday, we've got Riftbound, which I have not played a single game of Riftbound start to finish, so I'll be really interested to see what that game's like and see if I get the hook for it. So was there anything else? I've got new merch on the website. We've got some new Eggman Egg Dice. We've got some side loaders for EXP Share collectibles. It's the rest of the colors missing from One Piece. So with the black one and the 5 rainbow ones, you can get any side loader that corresponds for any color in the game, monocolor, at least in the game right now. And any recommendations to play over? I think you kind of have to play 2 copies of it. Some matches it's probably dead, but you also have a Nell to cycle for it, so it's probably fine. I think it's probably fine. Because you can also, like, especially with the new 5-cost Sanji, like, there might actually be enough reason to play 1-drop Law to be able to search your stuff. So that's kind of nice. There's also 2-drop Nami, which you can use to search stuff too, which you could put in the deck as well. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's something. So that's something there. Other than that, I think we're about it. I think that should be about it. So thank you guys for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow for Gundam. If you guys want some more One Piece action, we'll be doing some more stuff on Wednesday, and we'll see the rest from there. So anyone worth rating on the stream side? Let's see. We got Skepus, who's doing some PRBO2 games. I think he's got another tournament or two, so big back in time, but if not the best Green Purple Luffy, I think the most decorated Green Purple Luffy in the game right now, which is quite the accomplishment. So join the raid there, let them know where you all came from, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.